What is BPM? It's an advanced urban rhythm instrument. It's available for both Mac and Windows as standalone and also with all the major plug-in formats. Familiar drum machine programming, pads, transport, loops, drag and drop, easy to use, very powerful, and most importantly, great sounding. State-of-the-art technology using the award-winning UBI engine. Again, it's won awards for sound quality, and again, ease of use and overall compatibility. It also ships with a 15 gigabyte library. This is all new content. This has never been used in any other library before. This is all 24-bit 96K, top to bottom. 10,000 samples, 200 construction kits. Here's another interesting thing about the sound quality. This entire library was taken to New York City and mastered by Chris Gehringer at Sterling Sound. So again, great lengths for sound quality. You can pull it up, start using it in your productions. It's going to sound amazing right from the get-go. That's a huge deal for BPM. Compatible with any pad controller. Today, I'm using this new high MPD-32 pad controller. It's a great companion with BPM. You can see you've got the pads, faders, transport, knobs. You don't have to use the Akai. In fact, it works with any pad controller on the market. Every parameter you can right-click, attach a MIDI controller, assign it to whatever keyboard you've got, whatever control surface you want to use, go right ahead. And of course, it's very fluid for building your beats, building your arrangements. Let's take a look at the tour and the layout. Inside Digital Performer, I've got it running inside of a V-Rack. And I'll pop it up, and of course immediately you can see in the layout, you've got your pads. Of course you've got to have pads in this instrument. I've got 4 banks with 16 pads, 64 pads. I can click on the pads to audition it. Of course they're mapped to my controller. In the upper right, let me pull this back. I've got my interactive browser. This is where I get to the 15 gigabytes of content. I get to my kits and patterns. The kits, patterns, loops. The sounds are individual one-hits. And I've got instruments built into BPM. So this isn't just beats and loops. This is basses, drums, robes, pianos, strings, synths built into this that are tailored for urban type of sound and production. Of course, we've got the editor. Editor lets us get in there, edit the patterns, edit the sequences. We can look at our effects. We can look at the mixer. We can build our own scenes, build our own songs, all in the interface. Right down below, we've got our synthesizer engine. We can add a filter. We can change the delay. We can modify the pitch. We can modify the envelope for pads, for layers, built into the synth engine. Down below, of course, the transport. It locks the tempo of your host. It also locks to the transport control of your host. You can quantize the input. You can overdub, of course. At the top, we've got our master section. You can set the overall tuning, overall volume, and you've got an overall groove control of everything playing out of BPM at one time. If I turn it off, it's going to play back with its original feel. I can say, you know what, I want to apply an MPC groove to everything coming out because I want it to swing a certain way. Or, you've got things like lid drums. Are many of you familiar with the hardware samplers on the market? You kind of see kind of a show of hands. Do you guys work with some of these instruments over the years? Cool. Very familiar layout. Let's take a look at some of the sounds. Of course, we've got to hear what it sounds like. You'll notice at the top, these are stylistic categories. Acoustic mood, machine, old school. Old school are vinyl. We got the South and West Coast. Again, different sort of urban environments, and these were tailored to those categories. Let's go in and check them out. So we've got hit play. We go to the sequence view, so we can look at the step sequencer. Turn it up a little bit. Let's, in the bottom right, you can see I've got it set to auto load. It's going to automatically audition. And I've got it set so it's not going to overwrite the tempo because I want to hear what the original tempo was. But I could have everything auditioned at the same tempo. Let's see what else we've got. Let's go to a different stylistic category. Let's go to old school. Nice big sort of John Bonham acoustic type stuff built in, which is great. Let's go into South. try out this. Cool. You know, at the NAMM show, it's just chaos, right? It's really kind of hard to tell what you're hearing, right? Everything's on MOTU's website. Check it out. We've got MP3s, we've got AIFF files uncompressed. Crank them up to your system. You can really hear the quality of sounds.